The 1970s was packed with disco anthems, sultry soul, taboo-busting pop rock, and bold protest singles. But a handful of records rose above the noise and became songs we still know by heart. Here are 10 songs from 1970s we'll never forget. Number 10, Gypsies, Tramps, and Thieves by Cher.
Gypsies, tramps, and thieves, we hear it from the people of the town they call us thieves.
In the early 1970s, boundary-pushing themes and vivid storytelling helped define this track as a cultural flashpoint. Gypsies, Tramps, and Thieves by Cher landed with a flourish in 1971.
I was born in a wagon of a traveling show. My mama used to dance for the money they throw. Papa would do
Offering a dramatic narrative and orchestral arrangement that immediately set it apart on pop radio. The single surged to number 1 on the charts in the United States soon after its release, showing just how much mainstream listeners connected with its bold perspective. Emerging from a studio session produced by Snuff Garrett, the song marked a turning point, not just in subject matter, but in the kind of anthemic storytelling that would dominate a decade. This track's blend of haunting melody and frank lyrics reflected the era's appetite for music willing to go beyond polite convention. Often cited as a highlight of the decade, the record stands as a bold testament to storytelling and commercial risk-taking.
Gypsies, tramps, and thieves, we hear it from the people of the town they call us.
Number 9, You're Having My Baby by Paul Anka with Odia Coates.
Having my baby. I'm a woman in love.
Few singles from the 1970s sparked quite as much debate as this one, which arrived in a climate charged with shifting social norms. You're Having My Baby by Paul Anka with Odia Coates became a lightning rod during its run.
And you're having my baby. What a lovely way.
Topping charts at number 1 in 1974 and stirring heated discussions about the portrayal of motherhood and relationships in music. Released on United Artists Records, the song built its presence on a catchy melody aimed squarely at pop listeners, relying on lush production values typical of mid-70s radio hits. Its ascent was rapid, propelled by both its divisive content and the easy, memorable hooks that drew in audiences across generational lines. While its lyrics remain controversial, the record exemplifies how the decade's pop could simultaneously reflect personal sentiment and ignite broader conversations. Number 8, Lola by The Kinks.
I'm not dumb, but I can't understand why she walk like a woman and talk like a man.
A dusty London studio served as the launchpad for one of the decade's most talked-about narratives. Lola by The Kinks stirred public conversation and airplay restrictions after its 1970 release.
Well, we drank champagne and danced all night under electric candlelight.
Thanks to an unflinching look at gender and identity that was rare for its time. Despite, or perhaps because of the reaction, this track managed to climb to number 2 on the charts in the United Kingdom. Under the production oversight of Ray Davies, the record's jangly riff and sing-along chorus solidified its place as both anthem and cultural marker. Even with limited radio play in some markets, the song quickly became a defining moment for its band and a flashpoint for topics still resonant today. The single's unusual origin added to its mythos, with the unique blend of acoustic strumming and provocative storytelling helping ensure its legacy.
Well, I'm not the world's most masculine man, but I know what I am and I'm better than man.
Number 7, Love to Love You Baby by Donna Summer. The pulse of disco nightlife echoed in dance clubs around the world thanks to this sensual, groundbreaking track. Love to Love You Baby by Donna Summer, produced by Giorgio Moroder, became a midnight staple after its release in 1975.
Do it to me again and again. You put me in such an awful spin and a spin.
Pushing barriers both on the dance floor and in pop culture conversations. This single created a new standard for extended mixes, with its original sidelong album version clocking in at over 16 minutes. It reached number 2 on the charts in the US, cementing its status as a disco-era essential. This record's slow build and hypnotic rhythm didn't just captivate audiences, its boldness also shifted how sexuality could be conveyed in commercial music. For many, this cut signified a turning point for the genre and opened doors for generations of club-ready anthems to follow.
When you're laying so close to me, there's no place I'd rather you be than with me.
Number 6. Tonight's the Night, Gonna Be Alright by Rod Stewart.
Tonight's the night. It's gonna
Radio programmers and listeners alike took notice when this single topped playlists with its sultry confidence. Tonight's the Night, Gonna Be Alright by Rod Stewart hit number 1 on the charts in the United States for 8 consecutive weeks after its release in 1976.
You'd be a fool to stop this tide.
A feat that underscored its mass appeal. This track arrived packed with pop hooks and a hint of controversy. Pushed forward by subtle studio flourishes courtesy of producer Tom Dowd. The song's lingering tension and lush instrumentation painted a vivid scene, making it both a favorite for slow dances and a talking point for critics. Crossing into mainstream acceptance despite objections from some radio stations, the record exemplified how the late 1970s pop was just as much about suggestive storytelling as it was about memorable melodies.
Tonight's the night. It's gonna be.
We're halfway through, and the sounds of 1970 are already bringing back some deep cuts. Which of these songs did you grow up with, or maybe discover years later on a dusty record or random playlist? Got a favorite song we didn't include? Drop it in the comments. We'd love to hear the tracks that stuck with you. Number 5. Walk on the Wild Side by Lou Reed.
You take a walk on the wild side, and the other girls go.
Studio legend David Bowie had a hand in the sound that carried this single from cult status to mainstream icon. Walk on the Wild Side by Lou Reed swirled together taboo themes and cool jazz elements, making a quiet yet defiant statement when it first hit the airwaves in 1972.
Candy came from out on the island. In the back room, she was everybody's.
This track was produced at Trident Studios in London and featured a notable saxophone solo by Ronnie Ross. While it only climbed to number 16 on the charts in the US, the record's enduring influence reshaped what could be said and how in pop songwriting. Beyond its subject matter, the song's minimalist arrangement revealed how atmosphere and storytelling could merge into something iconic. The single expanded the possibilities of album-oriented rock and inspired countless artists to push their own lyrical boundaries in the years that followed.
A hustle here and a hustle there. New York City, honey's a place where they said.
Number 4. Brown Sugar by the Rolling Stones.
Drums beat cold, English blood runs hot. Lady out the house wondering where it's going.
Cultural shifts and bold musical risks were at the forefront when this cut burst onto the scene. Brown Sugar by the Rolling Stones was unveiled as the lead single from the 1971 album Sticky Fingers, and quickly ignited discussions around its provocative lyrics. This track stormed to number 1 on the charts in the United States just weeks after release, propelled by its raw guitar riff and swaggering rhythm section. Despite controversy surrounding the song's content, its rollicking sound found a massive audience and became a signature moment for its era. Released on Rolling Stones Records, the record's production fused roots rock with a distinctly rebellious energy. This single remains one of the most recognizable anthems from its creators, encapsulating a spirit of turbulence and experimentation emblematic of early 70s rock.
Brown sugar, how come you taste so good?
Number 3. YMCA by Village People.
At the YMCA, it's fun to stay at the YMCA.
One unexpected anthem emerged from the pulse of New York's disco scene, complete with an infectious sing-along chorus and signature dance. YMCA by Village People climbed the charts in late 1978. Eventually reaching number 2 on the charts in the US. Produced by Jacques Morali, this track quickly bridged club culture and mainstream radio, thanks to its signature blend of horns, claps, and communal energy. The record's playful tone and memorable hook made it a staple at parties and sporting events for decades to come. Initial interpretations masked deeper social meanings, helping the song cross boundaries and attract a remarkably broad audience. Even now, the single remains a fixture wherever big crowds gather, reminding listeners how quickly a catchy melody can become part of a shared cultural language.
It's fun to stay at the YMCA. It's fun to stay at the
Number 2. War by Edwin Starr.
I said war! Huh. Good God, y'all! What is
Major label Motown Records helped ensure this explosive protest single made a splash during a time of social upheaval. War by Edwin Starr was released in 1970 and quickly became a rallying cry. Powered by a rhythm section that demanded attention on the dance floor and beyond. The song leapt to #1 on the charts in the US, tapping into a public desiring direct statements about the turbulent era. Norman Whitfield's gritty production elevated this track, layering its groove with horns and emphatic percussion to drive its message home. The record's straightforward call to action broke barriers, making it one of the decade's most memorable statements against conflict. To this day, the single is recognized for its fearless energy and pivotal role in bringing protest music into the mainstream. Number 1, Let's Get It On by Marvin Gaye. A seismic shift in soul and R&B arrived with this sultry single, sending ripples through radio playlists after its release in 1973. Let's Get It On by Marvin Gaye became synonymous with sensuality. Climbing to #1 on the charts in the United States and ushering in a new era of bold, emotionally charged songwriting. This track emerged from Motown's renowned Hitsville, USA studios. Guided by the production skills of Ed Townsend, listeners immediately connected with the smooth groove and layered instrumentation that slipped between lush strings and fluid guitar figures. The record's openness about intimacy and desire signaled a shift not just for soul artists, but for all of mainstream pop. Its impact is still felt today, echoing through countless slow jams and modern reinterpretations.